Hey, what's up, YouTubers? Back again. This is the Double SK Show. I am Smitty Sebastian Kirk. I have a special guest with me tonight. I have DCD.
Hey,
Do you like that name?
that's good.
Okay, I like DCD. She's from the metro area.
I am.
But we have a topic today that's very, very important. But it's serious. The topic is the LGBT
Yeah.
in North Carolina. I know everybody heard about this. So we're going to go into it because this is something that we need to discuss. And it's not about just LGBT. It's about all people in general. And
Equal rights for all.
right. And this can get ugly. Because this is kind of going back to the Jim Crow laws that was back in the day. That started in the 1800s. That finally, with the civil rights movement, they stopped it back in like the 1965 and stuff, and got demolished or diminished and everything. So it's not there anymore. But let's talk about that. Let's go into it.
Okay.
But before we do that, good CDs, Wayne Brady. This came out in like '08. I just wanted to throw, but that's what I have playing in the background. A lot of people don't know about this CD. Now, Wayne Brady's on Let's Make a Deal and all this good stuff. But it's some really good CD that is, to me, that did not get any recognition.
Underrated.
So this is what I'm going to do. Underrated. So what I'm going to do, I'm always, good CDs that I have listened to, I'm always going to present this before the show starts. So that's what I'm doing now. But back to what we were saying, to LGBT, about the laws and stuff, which is bullshit. But go ahead.
Okay, well, what I wanted to say is I have a couple little facts. I've done a little bit of research, and the bill is actually called the House Bill 2 or the HB 2, but some protesters are referring to it as the Hate Bill 2. And what it is it requires any student in North Carolina, because North Carolina is the only state that has passed it. There are two other states I'll mention later that have passed similar laws. But North Carolina requires students in that state, if in schools, you must use bathrooms that are related to your gender, that is associated on your birth certificate. So even if you are a transgender person and you've had sexual reassignment surgery, you still cannot use that bathroom. You must use the bathroom that is listed as the gender on your birth certificate. Now, there's a lot that goes behind that.
Yes.
I mean, there's so much, because people can use this law to discriminate against other people of different races. I mean, there's just so much. People that are not transgender, predators, can use this law and protect themselves behind this law by using other bathrooms. Like, say for instance, if you're a male predator and you want to go into the bathroom with women and take pictures or videos or just spy on. Exactly.
Yes.
Exactly.
Yes.
So this is like something that's like really, really serious.
Right.
I mean, in every aspect. Because if I'm born female, but if I identify as a male, you're telling me, and I've had the surgery, even if I haven't, but you're telling me I have to go into the bathroom with the females, or if I don't consider myself female, and if I've had the surgery, I don't have female genitalia. So, but you're telling me that I have to go into the bathroom that is for females. I don't know how we're going to do
somebody's
this.
calling my damn phone. She don't sound it, but that's okay.
Yeah. But it's all right. So this is like really a big thing right now. Also, there are other states that are considering this law, passing this law. South Carolina, and of course, good old Mississippi. It's all the southern states, the Bible Beltway states.
Or the good old boy state.
Oh, yes. Exactly. So I'm just looking at some facts. I've done a little bit of research. Now, there are two other states that have passed similar bills. One was I'm sorry, I can't even read what I wrote here.
It's not Louisiana?
No, Louisiana was not one. Okay, so I said about the House bill. So another thing, the way the bill passed in North Carolina was it was introduced, and in less than 24 hours it was passed. And some of the governors had literally 5 minutes or less to review the bill, but it still was approved. Okay, So that was one thing. It went into effect on March 23rd, which was a Wednesday. And Tennessee passed a similar law in 2011, and Arkansas passed a similar law last year. So these are some things that are going to need to be looked into further because Mississippi has a law that says businesses can allow them to deny service to gay customers based on religious beliefs.
Now, how are they going to decide who's gay and who's not?
It doesn't matter. See, that's the whole point of it.
Yeah, right.
They can just see they can use this law now to discriminate against persons of color. They can use it to discriminate against a certain nationality, if you're Jewish or if you're this or if you're that. So even though this law was put in effect, quote unquote, for denial against gays for religious beliefs, it can be across the board. And it just may be you walk into my establishment,
and
I just don't want to serve you. So
right.
I can say, because of my religious beliefs, you're gay. Even if you're not,
right,
you're gay. So I'm not going to serve you.
This is a hot mess.
This is 2016. Can you believe this?
My main thing is like I don't understand what the diversity with the America is now. You know, in 2016, that why is this a big issue? Allow people to be who they are. You know what I'm saying? If you're transgender,
right,
and you like you said, surgery or without the surgery,
right,
but you're living as that person.
Exactly.
What is the problem going in there? Because it isn't like you're going in there to do anything extra. You're just using the bathroom. You know, and my main thing is like, why are we having such controversy about that when we have more important issues?
Yes.
That's nothing.
Right.
That doesn't bother me. Like if Chaz Bono coming to the man's bathroom. Hey, what's up? You know what I'm saying? That doesn't bother me. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Now I don't think he has the surgery. No,
Okay.
I'm really no, not to my knowledge,
Okay.
and I don't know how you're gonna use a urinal. But I'm just saying, you know, if you can do it, I want to see. I want to see how you do that. But no, I'm joking about that. But I just think it's terrible because this is a gateway for some bullshit.
It really is.
And let's go back again, like I was saying about the Jim Crow laws. They had it for segregation in the South again for people of color.
Right.
So they could separate us from schools, from businesses, from riding the bus, trains. And that is going to be a hot mess. I don't know where all this is coming from. And I'm going to be very honest with you. I didn't know. All this wasn't so, like, fruition like this, like, out there until Trump started running. And I'm going to be very honest. To me, Trump has stirred up so much controversy and so much racism.
Yeah.
And then, but the crazy part, the people who's trying to vote for him, what are you voting for? Are you voting for him because you think he's going to turn America around and make it like a better place? Or are you voting for him because you want the racism to go? You want to go back to where it used to be. And which is crazy because I'm like, people are people. Regardless of color, race, creed, nationality, it does not matter.
No, it doesn't.
That's the problem I'm having with Trump. So, again, to me, all this didn't stir up until Trump started running. Like, even at his rally, I know I'm getting off the subject a little bit. Even at his rallies, they had all this fighting and stuff, and like this old white male hit this young black male.
Oh.
Now, then I heard that they tackled the black male down for what I forgot what state that was in. I should have did the research on it, I'm sorry. But they kind of had in custody of the black male for whatever reason. Then Trump talking about, well, you know what, if there's somebody against me and you have a problem with them and I'll pay your bills and all that stuff. Come on now.
He
Do we want
offered to pay the white man's lawyer fees.
Yes, I mean that's crazy. I mean, why are you going to pay his lawyer fees and all this stuff because he's assaulting another human being? It doesn't even matter if he's white or black. Now let's do the reverse of that. If if the black guy assaulted the white guy,
it would be
will
a totally
Trump be
different
there?
story.
Totally
No,
different.
of course not.
Oh, but we love Trump. Trump is all that. Yes, he's a billionaire. Yes, he has all this real estate and stuff. Can he really run America? I don't think so.
No, because
But America will vote for him because that's how twisted we are.
Yeah.
We are so twisted. We are all about whatever is negative, we gravitate towards. And I think that is so outrageous, especially nowadays. You know, I'm like, what happened to the peace and love and
Right.
stuff like that? Going back to the LGBT, they're just like people, just like us.
exactly
They want to live and breathe just like us. They just want
equal rights. That's
rights,
all. It's
like,
about equality.
like us. And I'm like, what is the problem? But yet we got people fighting against that. But you know, we struggled for years for as African Americans,
Right.
and we're still struggling.
Yes, we are.
Look at all these shootings
We are.
when it comes to the black young males. And I'm not saying all of them was justified. I'm not, but it's crazy how it's just everything is upside down. And I thought in 2016, me the age I am living to be here, the things would be so much better. And it's like it's going back.
Yeah, it
It's
really
going backwards.
is. I agree. It's really, it seems like for every step we take forward as a people, we take 3 steps back.
4.
4. And
Because the last step we got pushed. We 3 steps, somebody pushed our ass back. Yeah.
I would not disagree with that.
Right.
Although we do have to take some responsibility.
Yeah,
As a people,
As a people, right.
And I think that's a whole nother topic that I probably would love to be a part of.
Right.
Taking responsibility for ourselves.
We have to take responsibility for yourselves, because if you don't take responsibility, you cannot put blame on anything.
Right.
You have to take, you know what, I did that.
Right.
I the one who got out the car with the gun in my hand, and that's why they shot me.
Yeah.
I the one who did this. But again, okay, now we're getting
I
something
know.
the LGBT. That's a whole different
Okay,
story.
so-
But let's go back to the LGBT. Let me I'm gonna put up some stuff too.
Okay, so one of the things I wanted to say was that because of this law, it can lead to other things. I alluded to that earlier, but I just wanted to go back to that and say that some of the things that this law can lead to is discrimination against blacks, because it could lead to discrimination against other people or other religions or other nationalities, but this is a form for black people. So I'm going to speak specifically to black people and our causes and our issues and all of that. So it could discriminate. Businesses could legally discriminate against us and have
Right.
this law to hide behind. Another thing is it could, like I mentioned earlier, it could possibly lead to people who are predators using this law and hiding behind it and
Right.
saying, hey, I identify as this gender, but they don't, but they're using that to go into bathrooms and spy on people. Another thing it can also lead to is LGBT people being assaulted.
Very much.
Because we know hate crime is alive and well, and these people can go into these bathrooms that people are using or not using and go in here and assault these people
Right.
just because they have a hate for them because they're ignorant. So
Yeah, because it could be more rapid. Yeah.
I think I'm not here. We're not here to judge anyone. We are here simply to give our opinions and state the facts. So I feel like this. This is just my own opinion. I think that you should use the bathroom associated with your genitalia.
Right.
I think that just would be easier for everybody. But if you are associating or you identify as a male but you still have female genitalia, then they probably don't want to do that. So I would say most places have family bathrooms.
Or unisex.
Right.
Yeah.
Just
'Cause
use
my
a
daughter
unisex bathroom
does.
or use a family bathroom.
I use a unisex bathroom because it's only single, and I don't like to be around people. So I love the unisex bathroom. Love it.
I will say that, of course, I use a female bathroom, but if the female bathroom is crowded, and I really, really have to go, and there's
Right.
no one in the male bathroom, I have done that before. I have.
At work?
Yes. No, not at work.
Hey.
No, not at work.
Oh, okay.
There's 100 bathrooms at work.
Yeah,
No.
but men don't
in
have to go through
public
that.
places,
You're right.
yes.
Okay.
In public places, if the female bathroom is full and I have an urgency to go, and there's no one in the male bathroom, yes, I will use the male bathroom.
Okay.
So, I mean, and unfortunately, I know it's a whole other subject, but a lot of times the male bathroom is cleaner than the female bathroom.
I heard that.
Okay, but anyway, so I have used the male bathroom before, but I think I just can't believe
It's just the bathroom.
But that's where it starts. Then it'll go
Into
yes,
right,
into a whole nother realm.
like gateway to to hell, pretty much. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
You know the gateway drug. Well,
Marijuana.
I'm just doing Molly's. That's all. Just Molly's. Next thing,
right?
You shooting the fuck up. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, we're having too much fun. Okay.
Right, it's supposed to be.
But yeah, you're right. I mean, I truly believe that.
Right.
That this law is just a gateway to open up a lot of things, a lot of negative things. Not anything good or anything positive coming from this.
No, it's not. And my main thing is that what we need to do is band together and fight the laws like we did with the Jim Crow laws, the other segregation laws, all those negativity laws is not meaning that equal for everyone to fight against it. Because, like you said, this is a gateway. This is just the beginning in 2016. This is just the beginning.
Yes.
Who knows where this is going to go after this?
Yeah, I know. It's a scary place.
Like when Amistad came over and started grabbing us, I don't know if they thought it was a cruise ship or what the hell they thought. But to their surprise, hell no. You know what's the crazy part? Because we're so mad with white supremacists and all that stuff. The first thing was like, go back to Africa.
I know, right? Y'all the ones that brought us over here.
No. My main thing is send me back. You know how expensive that damn shit is? And if you're going to send me back, goddamn it, I'm going on Carnival. You're going to send me back on Carnival. I want to eat all day. I'm going to party on karaoke. I want to do all that shit. And I bet your ass would talk about something different. Shit, it's expensive to go back to Africa. Shit, I'm trying to get plane tickets, $1,600. You crazy. I'm right here in the United States. I ain't going no goddamn.
I'm sorry, I had to take a break for station identification.
But seriously, when they're like, go take your ass back to Africa, get out of here. And I'm like, you know what? Send me back.
But
with a stimulus package.
Years ago, oh my gosh, I can't say his name because I don't have my facts straight. But years ago, was it Marcus Garvey? I don't want to say the incorrect information. I like to have my facts before I state things. But anyway, there was a gentleman, and please feel free to post it. Who it is.
And also if you need to, if you want to hit us up direct, go to the SSK show.
No spaces.
No spaces. It's the SSK show at gmail.com. So we have a Gmail, so you can post up, or you can post up, underneath, the comment section, and I do read them. I answer back, so feel free. But go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, you're good. I think it's Marcus Garvey, but anyway, please correct me if I'm wrong. I didn't research this, but he tried to do a trip back to Africa several years ago.
Okay.
Didn't go too well.
What do you mean a trip? Like on the boat?
Not a trip, but he was like, okay, y'all, we as a people, black people, we need to get together. We need to go back to Africa. You think we still here, right? Okay.
I don't know if I want to go back.
I've never been there.
I've never been there either, but I'm just going, but when I read the stuff, like, I just recently remember all those girls that was in captivity and stuff, and it's a lot of stuff going on there. Kind of worse than here.
Yeah.
So... You go back. Take your ass back over there. You go back. You came over there and got us. Go back.
Exactly.
I'm not going back there. Nigga.
Well, wait. I don't understand. I know we're totally off the subject, and
Right. And I'm
but
sorry. Yeah,
how
but-
are you going to come and rip us out of our native home
Our
and then tell us
habitat.
to go back?
Right. After years and centuries.
Yes.
But again, it goes back to the LGBT at the beginning. This is like their armistice that's ripping them from their comfort zone and telling them they have to be put into a box and you can't do this in laws. And like again, this is just the beginning. If we don't rise up and just fight against this, this is going to get worse. It's going to get worse for everybody.
It is.
Again, my main powerful thing, I always say, vote. No, you have to vote, vote, vote,
Let
vote.
your voice be heard.
You have to be heard.
Polls.
Now, we're allowed to vote now. You know that, right? So,
Yes.
vote. I have voted several times, even though I was running a little bit because I didn't want to do the wrong thing for jury duties. But I'm over that now, okay? But I'm just saying, no, I'm joking about that. But my main thing is that's the real struggle. That's the real fight. You have to vote. You got to vote like okay, this governor from North Carolina is Pat McCrory. Vote his butt out of office.
They're not
Run
going to
him
do
out.
that?
They have to.
Not
If the
in
people,
Mississippi. I mean,
no,
I'm
this
sorry,
is
in
the
North Carolina.
This
Yes,
is North
I'm
Carolina.
sorry. They love him.
Now, he said, quote, unquote, McCrory continued to say that it doesn't make sense to change the rules that have been set for years. How many times we have heard that bull crap? Set for years? If that's the case,
Right. Then we might as well go back to picking cotton.
you see these chains? Just on me.
Right. Yes.
Not in 2016. Not me. You can't put me in bondage anymore. My family didn't go through bondage. No, my ancestors have. But they fought for us to get up here. Just like the LGBT, they fought to be who they are today. Which is nothing wrong. I have plenty of variety of friends. And my main thing, this is like a disgusting thing to me.
It really
that
is.
you're denying them of something of their own right. So what? What is the big deal?
It's and there is
I don't get it. I
There
don't
is a
get it.
correlation there, like you said, because we were fighting for rights then. Now they're fighting for rights. Because it's all about it. It should not matter what your race is, what your sexual preference is, what you identify. That's not the. We are all humans.
Right.
And as humans, there are certain rights that we should have as human beings.
You're right.
It has nothing to do with who we are, who we have in our bedroom, what our melatonin is. That
Thank
has
you.
nothing to do with anything.
It should.
It is about the fundamental human right.
Right.
Bottom line, end of story.
You're absolutely right.
I mean,
I wish
that's
America
it.
would understand that and just like, you know what, that is right. I mean, to have a issue or hatred towards another person. Now, mind you, let me just be honest. We don't have to agree to everything.
No.
I don't want you to agree to everything because that makes us like robots.
Right.
You can dislike anything, but respect people.
Exactly.
I respect everybody, as long as you respect me. Now, if you start getting out of line and stuff, my mouth get a little extra. You know what I'm saying? But
Rightfully so, possibly.
yeah, that's with anybody. But my main thing is who I am. I respect for who you are, respect who I am.
Exactly.
And then we have no problem. But people don't respect that. People want to judgment. But the crazy part, the people who put judgment on people, you already know they're already messed up. They're the one always having. They're the one who's having issues anyway.
Right, and they project that onto other
They
people.
project because they're trying to hide within.
Right.
And I'm like, come on out. Knock. LGBT waiting on your ass. Come on out. You know what
Right.
I'm saying?
Come
No,
out the
seriously.
closet.
My main thing, you sit there with fitnet at night. But you go to work as a cop.
Right. Exactly.
Save all that
Right.
BS. Nobody
Be
gives a
real.
damn.
Exactly.
If you like the way nylon stockings thrown on your goddamn ass, then wear it. Don't be upset. Look,
Right.
you get caught in the lineup, you pull them down, you got stockings on.
It happens all the time.
I have seen that.
Really?
Oh my God. I'm like, really?
Yes.
I'm like, oh.
I've heard stories about it. I haven't witnessed it personally, but I have.
Well, you know,
heard
YouTube.
Stories.
No, not YouTube. The internet is a bad mother. You know, they have a lot of stuff on it. You just start Googling stuff and you will see everything. Like this show.
You will.
The Double SK show. Google this. Yes. So I'm trying to make this abroad. I want to have awareness to people.
Yes.
To, like, really just like something snap. Like, you know what? That is right. Why am I worried about that person? A lot of times, worry about yourself. Because you probably got more drama and more things you need to fix within yourself. Don't worry about that person. Fix you first.
Starts with the man in the mirror.
Yes, like Michael Jackson, 1987.
Yes.
I used to love that. It was called The Bad. You know, I'm bad. That wasn't that the Bad CD. Yeah,
Probably.
Yeah, it is
Yeah.
because you know I used to play it all the time. I love The Man in the Mirror. You know, it starts with The Man in the Mirror. You know, and
it absolutely does.
I just wish people really take heed to that. And it's like, you know what? I'm just going to be me, and I'm not going to worry about anybody else. If you focus on you more, like I heard so many people have said this several times, you focus on you more, you don't have time to worry about everybody else. I don't have time to worry about them coming in the bathroom. I'm in and out. And what are you doing in there? Are you cooking? You trying to apply the grits? What are you doing in there?
Right.
They're coming in. Everybody coming in and out.
There's one purpose for the bathroom.
One purpose only. You're not in there to do a fashion show. Ain't no runway in there.
Indeed
There's
not.
nothing. There's no nothing.
I've done the runway several times. And
But there's no job interview in there.
No.
You know what I'm saying? No, you're just going to the bathroom because honestly, when I'm at the urinal, I don't want to talk to you.
No.
Don't look at me. Don't talk to me until I get to the sink and wash my hands. Then we start talking. Right. But while I'm sitting there, no, I don't mind talking in. But my main thing is, as long as I hate when people talk. Hey, how you going, buddy? And all that stuff. I'm like, why are you talking to me? You know, this is the law. You don't talk when you're at the urinal.
Now that should be a law.
No talking at the urinals.
They should pass that in North Carolina.
They should. That's what they need to pass. No talking at the urinal, only at the sinks. Not this, like, what do you fear of? If you're comfortable within who you are, you ain't got to worry, man or woman. Mm-hmm. You ain't got no thing. We're doing a good show today, because this is longer than our other show.
Okay, well.
You're our second guest.
Yes.
Yeah, so. DCD. Did you like that? Because I didn't even tell you that.
No,
I thought about that at work today.
That's good.
Yeah. I thought, you know, I was like, those names.
So if y'all want to hit me out, hit me up.
Okay, there's that guy. Let's see, you put all your business out there. Okay, but that's okay. But you know, the whole world's going to see this.
It's okay.
Right.
I'm looking for a godly man. I know that ain't part of this, but I am.
Yeah, ain't nothing
local,
wrong
please.
Local.
The DMV. Whoop! It goes down in the DMV. So, okay.
Right, but you know, but back again, I just hope that the LGBT community rise up.
Yes.
And you know, when you're going to march on your gay pride and you know your pride stuff, make it a cause. Because I know in Atlanta have gay pride in every Labor Day.
Okay.
Make it a powerful one. Texas have one. Miami have one.
Make sure they don't pass this law in any other state.
No, stop it.
They can, I can't remember the correct terminology right now, but they can repeal it, I guess, for lack of a better term, in North Carolina. Just because it's been passed in the law, it can...
Oh, yeah, it can be overturned.
It can be overturned, absolutely.
Yeah, most definitely. Anything can. Look at the president. Impeachment. Right. You know, so you can do anything.
Right.
It's the people who have the power.
Right.
Just because somebody else is they up in the stands, you could bring them down.
Your voice does matter.
Yes. Black lives matter. No, Black lives does matter. But, yeah. Right. Well.
I think that's it. It was a good show.
I like that.
Yeah, it was. I was glad to be here and be a part of this.
I'm glad you were here because, again, my other co-host, Misha C., she's out of town because she has to be with her son because he plays football. So I understand that. So it's going to be times I'm going to have different guests.
Hopefully I'll make a reappearance.
hopefully you will. Or, because I go on it. Because, like, I shot in Vegas.
Right.
I won't take.
That's going to be posted before this one. So
Yeah, because then I work this crap, right? Because I tried to do it, it didn't work. So I gotta figure something out. Because I'm still new to this job. So, but I enjoyed this. And also, I want to give a shout out to all the friends that posted who watched the first show. I want to thank you so much because that means so much to me. I did send this information out to my family. I only got one family member that hit me back, and I got a big family that says she likes the show. Bring it on, bring more. And I don't know if they watched the other families or not, but I don't know. I'll try to reach out to them again. Now, we are going to have a show about relationship, and we're going to have a show about family. And I think that's where I'm going to lose people because I'm not biting my tongue. I'm going to tell you my struggle.
Raw and real.
Yes. What I went through with family, and when you think this or that about family, then you realize like, oh wow, okay, this and that. Don't get me wrong, I love my family,
Of course.
but that's another story, and you will see the realness. And I hope, how well that's going to go.
That's okay because you're here. This is your show, SSK.
Smitty Sebastian Kirk.
But
that's what double SK stand for. Smitty Sebastian Kirk.
So
yes, it is my stage
here.
name because some of y'all are like, that is not his name. But that's my stage name. Everybody call me Smitty anyway. So, Smitty
Right.
Sebastian Kirk. So, you already know.
And Smitty is your name. So.
Yes, it is.
But it's all about giving your thoughts and your opinions to things. And so it's not about who likes it or who doesn't.
No, it doesn't matter.
But, of course, comments and constructive criticism is
or whatever
welcome.
you feel. Just put it down. It doesn't matter.
Constructive criticism.
Yeah.
We want to still, be respectful even in the criticism.
But once if it gets bigger, it's going to get, it's not going to be cool, because some people are like, type away. I got a job for you since you can type so well. You want to be my secretary? You want to be my maid? Look, wait a minute. On The Color Purple, what was that old saying? You want to be my maid? I said, hell no. Right. So anyway.
But constructive criticism.
Yeah, right.
Comments are welcome, constructive criticism, because he wants to make the show better. So, we want it to grow.
Yes. Because there's so much stuff I want to talk about, and I've been wanting to do this for a long time. So I finally said, you know what, I'm doing it.
Thank God for fruition.
Yes. Right, and you told me to keep going with it, and that's what I'm doing, and I'm not going to stop. And it might be 5 viewers. That's okay.
I'll be one.
Yeah, but you know what? But people will see this, and hopefully other people will pass this on and say, listen to this because they're talking about something. Because I don't want to talk about. I'm not talking about junk. Like there are different shows out there on the internet, YouTube that talk about different housewives shows or stars or celebrities.
Right. You're discussing real issues.
Yes, I don't get into that unless something major happened. Like I mentioned before on the Las Vegas trip about Prince when I was there on April 21 about him dying and everything. But I want to talk about real stuff like that. But again, LGBT community. I just hope everything works out. Yes. And
let your voices be heard.
Yeah, because my voice is gonna be heard with you because I'm all about equal rights for everybody. Human rights.
Exactly.
So I'm just gonna be there, and I'm just gonna I don't agree with this, and no, I'm never gonna want to pass a bill and check yes. No. Only because I know the struggle with me being an African American male.
Right.
I already know the struggle. My ancestors had to go to, so I understand. I get it. Mm-hmm. So with that note, I want to say thank you again, YouTubers, for watching the show.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you for having me. Always. Yes. I'm glad you came in from out of town. Not to do the show, but kind of do the show. Yes, and you'll be back. Or I'll see you in a couple months anyway. Yes. So I'll probably take the tablet and just take that one.
Okay,
cool.
We'll
do another show. Yes, but I want to do a big show with people on the couch, and I want to set it up.
An audience.
No. All of us there.
Oh, okay.
A lot of people with their different opinions and voices and stuff about different topics. That's real stuff. Just to get, so you can hear different people's voices. So you can think like, you know what? Because sometimes when people say stuff or you think something, you you might think if you don't hear it right away, like, am I thinking crazy? Do you hear somebody else like, oh my God, I was thinking the same thing.
Exactly.
That's what I'm trying to do.
Several opinions.
Several opinions
Okay.
that
Points of
collaborate
view.
together
Okay.
for one point.
Right.
So there you go.
All
So
right.
once again, thank you for tuning in for the Double SK show. Again, my name is Smitty Sebastian Kirk,
And I'm DCD.
DCD. And for that note, we say good night and we'll see you next time.